Hi, today I'm going to share with you some upcoming deck releases that I will be anti-hauling. Earlier this week, I posted a video where I talked about some upcoming deck releases that I'm anticipating, so ones that I'm really excited about. And today, I'm not saying that we're going to be negative, we're just going to be a little bit more critical because out of all of the decks that are coming out, we don't necessarily want or need them all. And I might have a very different deck taste than you might have. So definitely, I would love to hear from you if there are any of the decks that I am not liking, that I am anti-hauling for whatever reason, but that you are very interested in. Let me know in the comments below. So we are going to start with Rockpool decks. Overall, I really like Rockpool decks. They are probably one of my most anticipated, I guess, deck releases that I'm looking forward to. So here we have the Human Spirit Oracle, and I think that just by the design here on the box, it looks really promising. How many cards does it have? It does not say. These are the authors. I'm not gonna try to pronounce these names. But I'm not really interested in... Oh, I forgot. Rockpool's so slow with loading the images. I had this problem last video too. But I'm just not really interested in these cards, in these deck images. I don't find the artwork to be very intuitive for me. It doesn't really do anything for me. I don't like how the title is sort of on the side here. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It's a vibe. It's just not mine. Am I blue? Like, it looks cool, but there's like an eye in the flower. It's just not my thing. I'll show you the images in case you are interested and this art doesn't bother you. It's cool. But here the title on the side as well. I don't know. I don't really love it. You can't even really see the titles here like that. That is what the titles look like. Let me show you. These are with the titles here. Not loving it. Not loving it. Not my thing. Let's see the next one. Also by Rockpool, of course, like I just said. Buddhism Oracle. I think this one is actually pretty cool. It looks cool. This one will be published in April and May, and the previous one in May. The reason that I'm not super interested in this is, first of all, the artwork isn't really my thing, but also Buddhism isn't my religion. And even though I definitely believe that you can learn from other people's religion and add it to parts of your spiritual practice in that way. But for me, I don't know. I don't feel like I need a deck that is about a religion that I'm not a part of. If it makes sense. It doesn't fit in my practice, I think. So this is the artwork. And I'm pretty sure you get like the artwork on one side and then this part on the other side. I think so. So if you are into Buddhism, then this might be super cool. If you like the artwork, I like that it's colorful. Like, it's very colorful. Look at that. This card I actually do really like. I like the colors. It almost looks like all totally different art styles, doesn't it? But it's by the same artist. Huh. But it looks like totally different art styles. Interesting. So that is the Buddhism Oracle. Next, the Unfurling Goddess Inspiration cards. In some upcoming releases, I don't think I have added these just because they are like small inspiration cards. They are similar, I guess, to what I have here with my Making Magic cards. They are super small. At least that is what it looks like here. I am whimsy, je suis fantasy. I don't really care about these. So you have this on one side, the image here on one side, and then some information on the back. It looks pretty, but these quotes, or whatever they are meant to be, it never does anything for me. I am not the type of person to be moved by quotes, or like inspirational quotes don't exist for me, because I am not the type of person who gets inspired by quotes. Like some people love like to do a word of the year or a phrase or whatever of the year. And I love that that works for you. I wish it worked for me, but it doesn't. Yeah, how many cards? Doesn't say. Or does it say here? Nope. Nope. I'm sorry, I'm hearing a lot of noise outside. Huh. I have no idea what it is, and I don't even know if you can hear it. But yeah, that's the Unfurling Goddess inspiration cards. I'm not really a fan of those. Neither this... because I am not about essential oils. I don't really care about essential oils. Let me try to make it a little bit smaller here. Okay. I don't really care about essential oils. When I think about essential oils, I think about MLMs. I think about Young Living, which is trash. You should not use Young Living. I actually have another channel where I once made an entire video about Young Living. Let me show you. youtube.com/Ruby Maria. That is actually my channel here, this. And I had made this video a year ago, the MLM that keeps following me, unethical business practices. And it's like 27 minutes of me talking trash about Young Living. So this is a channel that I had previously. It was about vegan makeup, but then I transformed it sort of in media analysis commentary. Yeah. So that's there. Let me go back to essential oil wellness cards. I don't care about essential oils. I mean, there are essential oils, I'm sure, that are not from MLMs, but I just associate essential oils with MLMs and the claims, the claims that they make, that they can be beneficial for your health and everything. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't even sort of want to look at this. I don't like essential oils. She founded a company, Everything But Oils. So what is she about? Like, I just want to know, if you are into essential oils and you want to know if this is legit, then let me try to look it up. Everything But Oils. She has an Instagram. So does she like sell her own oils? Let's see. Because I just want to know. Oh, it's on... Okay. I'm going down a rabbit hole that I don't know if I need to go through. She's showing her essential oil cards here. I don't have the sound on. So it's like, they're like small cards, I think. Looks cute if you like it. Yeah, like this, the blends. I don't know. It's just, it's not my thing. I don't like... Here, wait. What is this? What essential oil is this? Is she using? Because this does look like Young Living. What essential oil is she using? I don't love it. Yeah, Young Living essential oils, doTERRA. Those are the two very well known essential oil MLMs. So that is what I'm saying. I don't love this because, and there's a whole anti-MLM community on YouTube if you are wanting to know why MLMs are dangerous for both consumers as well as people who are in the MLM trying to make a business out of selling shitty products. Yeah, I don't love this. So these are flashcards for a fun and easy way to learn about essential oils. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think Rockpool needed to do this. I'm a little bit disappointed, actually. So I just wanted to... I am actually glad that I went down this rabbit hole. It's coming out soon in March, and I don't think you need to be spending your money on this. Because it's supporting someone who is actively promoting MLMs. And this deck is gonna help her do that even more, because not only is Rockpool working with someone who supports MLMs. So there's that, but also this is like flashcards. So if you get this and you're like, oh, I'm interested in a basil, whatever, essential oil, and you go to the creator's website or to the creator's Instagram, and you're gonna buy from an MLM because that is what she has listed. No, don't like it. African Gods Oracle. This is coming out in March as well. I like this. I do. The reason that it's in my anti-haul is because I'm not African and I don't work with African gods. I don't have any African lineage. So I feel like it's not really, I don't want to say it's not appropriate. It's just not really fitting for me and my background, I guess, to work with this energy. But I think it's super interesting. And if you do have African roots, or if you have African, what is the word? Ancestor? I can never pronounce that word. But then this might be something that you're really interested in working with, because the artwork is really cool. I think the artwork is pretty. I like the guidebook here, what we see here. I think this can teach us a lot about religion, gods in Africa. And I wonder if it's African gods and goddesses, because there are a lot of, Africa is huge. It's a huge continent. There are different countries. There are probably, I assume, many, many different religions throughout Africa. And I wonder if the creators, focused on like one part of it. It says here, through African magical traditions and its resemblance with Latin America, the Orishas, spirituality, and the lessons of the Odus are part of a growing daily process in which magic happens when we start to assume self-responsibility. Yeah, I think it's... I don't know what this is. Odus, I don't know. Orishas, I don't know. But there you have it. And it looks pretty. It's colorful. And you guys know I love my color. Okay. Squid Cake Marseille Tarot. It's also coming out in March, and this looks really cute, right? It's like pink and it looks fun, and it's a modern Marseille Tarot. So if you don't already have a Marseille and you are looking for one, and you, like me, like more modern decks, then this is definitely up your alley. My Marseille looking deck, like, I don't know if it's an actual true Marseille, the Tattoo Tarot, but it's like my Marseille deck. And that is the only Marseille deck that I feel like I really need. So I don't feel like I need this. This is more of like a smaller cards as well. And I think there are some good information about the Marseille as a system too. So if you are wanting to learn more about Marseille as a system, then this looks really promising as well. So yeah, that is the Squid Cake Marseille Tarot. Let me close some of the Rockpool tabs, and then we're gonna go on to Llewellyn. Because Llewellyn also always comes out with a shit ton of decks. So we have the mini Egyptian Tarot. This is coming out in May. It's not really my vibe. It's not really my thing. These are the backs. I don't have the original Egyptian Tarot. Is this just Pip, or is this, it says here, linked to the tarot tradition to the legendary Book of Thoth? So this might be more of a Thoth deck. I don't know. I don't read with Thoth. So yeah, there's the Egyptian Tarot mini edition, in case any of you are interested. Then we have the Tarot Original Mini, which looks really cute. It comes in this little box here. Yeah, it's just a regular, it's another, if you don't already have like a mini Tarot RWS, then you might want to get this. This is actually one that I might want to get, because I've been thinking of getting the Centennial edition in a tin, but maybe I want to get this one instead, because I already have a Centennial. I don't know. It's just, I can show you the images. You know what this looks like. It's just gonna be a mini edition from Lo Scarabeo / Llewellyn. So this is coming out in May. Then we have the Dia de los Muertos. I always said that right. Oracle. This looks really cool. The reason that I'm anti-hauling this is because this is not my culture. This is not something that I relate to or that I associate with. It's not even in English, is it? Nope, it's not. But I actually like this. I like that it doesn't come in English. I don't know if the guidebook is going to be in English. I assume it will. But I like that the cards are totally in what I assume to be Spanish. And I like that because I have said before that I don't like it when people try to, like Los Scarabeo does this a lot, where they try to implement so many languages, like 4 to 6 kinds of languages onto one card, and it annoys me. And I say this as someone whose first language is not English. If I want a Dutch deck, then I'll get the deck in Dutch. And otherwise, I'll just get it in English because I speak English. So it's like, it just annoys me when there are so many different languages on one card, because it's like that takes up space that the image of the card could have taken up instead. So I don't know, it always bothers me. I know there's a lot of people who it doesn't bother, but it bothers me. And I like that they just decided, okay, this is a, let me see, what culture is this? Like, I know nothing about this, right? It's not even close to me. I live in the Netherlands. This is not close to, like, physically, geographically close to me. It's not spiritually close to me, but I like the idea here. I like the bright colors again. So if this is part of your culture or something that you want to learn more about, then I think this is a really great deck to have. And I like that we're seeing more decks from different cultures. Like we saw the African gods, and now this one. And I do hope that this is also created by people from that same culture, you know, because I feel like those can really do it justice. I'm not gonna talk about this deck much. This is the Justisana deck, and it has yoga poses. I'm pretty sure. If I want to do yoga, I'll look up like a 10 or 15 or 20-minute yoga video on YouTube, and I'll do that. I don't need a deck with this. I don't. So that's that. Oh, I didn't even look. Probably will come out in April or something. Okay. I will not be able to pronounce this correctly, I am afraid. Minciare al Signo? Bologna? I don't know. Where is this from? Italy. Bologna, Italy, of course. This is a Marseille deck, I assume. If you are about the vintage vibes, then this will be up your alley. I don't really care about vintage vibes. This is not my thing. You guys know I am all about my modern tarot decks, my brightly colored modern decks, so this is not my thing. But let me know if this is your thing, and what is it about it? What about it do you love? Like, do you think this is like aesthetically pretty? Do you feel like it has a lot of spiritualness around it? What is it like? Let me know, like educate me, please. What is it about this that you like? Let me know. Comes out in April. Then we have the Runic Tarot. I am so sure that this is already out. I think it is. I saw Velvet Forest Moon, Cheyenne, talk about this, but it comes out in April, so I'm guessing this is like a new version in deck-only format. Okay, so first it was maybe like a kit or something, so it's now coming out as deck-only. This is not new, but I'll show you some of the pictures anyway. We have this one. I think it is pretty, you know, it looks cool. But this reminds me a little bit too much of the Arcanum Tarot, which is one that I decluttered, that I had to let go of, because I just wasn't really vibing with the type of art. I'm also not really interested in working with runes, so there's that coming out in April. Then this, very similar to the other deck that I just showed you, Tarocchi, I'm not gonna pronounce this. I'm not gonna pronounce this. Marseille. If you like this, you like this. I don't like this. It does nothing for me. If it does something for you, I love that for you. It is limited edition, so again, if this is something that you love, it's packaged high quality cardstock, packaged in a deluxe box. If this is something that you like, then keep your eye on it. It's going to be published in April. Okay, next. Alphonse Maria Mucha Oracle card. So this is an Oracle deck, but I found this to be very weird looking. Like, is this it? Does it not have a title? Does it not have a title? It showcases flowing lines, delicate botanical motifs. So I assume that it has like meanings behind maybe the artwork or something. I don't know if it's it says here celebrating the art of Alphonse Maria Mucha, I don't know. So I'm assuming is this person still alive, or are they using like their art and creating a deck out of it? I don't know. I'm a bit confused. And you can see that it has the same borders here on the side, but different images. Huh. That's a little too busy for me. I don't love this. But if you do, it might already be out by the time this video goes live. March it publishes. Then we have the Fairy Blessing Cards 2nd edition. Let's see the image here. It has very big borders, not something that I love. I don't really care about... oh, this is by Lucy Cavendish. We already talked about another Lucy Cavendish deck in the decks that I'm anticipating video. Yeah, I don't really care about the keywords that we see here. Not my vibe. I don't love the font here. Very hard to read, I think. The artwork is pretty. I'll give it that. The artwork is pretty. But the keywords on the card, not my thing. The giant borders, not my thing. Let me know if you are interested in getting this, because it might... Oh, it comes out in September. I'm sorry. This should not have been in this video. I'm gonna keep this tab open for my running list. So I was like, we already had a Lucy Cavendish video or deck in the previous video, but September. I'm sorry. This one does come out in March, the Marseille Vintage Tarot. I know that there's an RWS Vintage Tarot going around. So if you are interested in vintage looking decks, if you're interested in Marseille, then this will be up your alley. This publishes in March, so it might already be up by the time this video goes live. But yeah, I'm not really interested in Marseille. I don't really care that much about the vintage vibe. But let me know if this is something that you are interested in. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry if I made anybody else yawn. And the reason that I'm not going to edit it out is because I suffer with burnout symptoms right now, and I cannot edit videos right now. Looking at the screen, at least already for this long that I'm filming this video, is already very hard for me. But I wanted to do this series because I just think it's cool. Okay, so it has downloadable files. Wait, this is US games. It shows me that, yeah, I know you don't ship out of the US. We know. Available March 2023. What is this? What can I download then? Should I just download something? Is that dangerous? I don't know. It says here Talisman Oracle. It's an Oracle deck. Where did I just see this? That it's... Wait, where did I... Oh, here it says Gilt Edges, black and white. It has 44 cards with magical sigils and sacred geometry. And a packet of 44 sheets of vellum tracing paper? Huh? Wait, so is it vellum tracing paper or is it cards? Or are the cards published, like posted or like, huh? I am so confused. So the things are done downloading. What do we see? Oh, we just, okay. So I'm gonna try and share this with you guys. Let me see. Again, trying to do this without editing is not super easy. So this is what we're seeing right now. This is the box. And then here we have some cards. It's interesting that I have to download the cards to look at them. It looks pretty. But is it like on what paper is it gonna be printed? That's interesting. It looks pretty. Nothing that I like feel like I need per se. But I like the keywords. And the cards look pretty. It's not a black and white deck, but I guess I get why they why they sort of said, oh no, what am I doing? I'm sorry. I'm trying to do all the things at once. Okay. So let's see. I hate myself that I can't edit. I hate it. Because this is the stuff that I would usually cut out so that I have a seamless video. But you know what? I know a lot of you guys don't care about a video being seamless or edited or whatever, or not. I know many of you don't care. I care about it a lot, so it annoys me. But yeah, this is super interesting. And I will keep my eye on it. But this does. What does it say? It bothers me. Talisman Oracle can be used in two ways: as an oracle deck with empowering messages, and as a hands-on kit to craft your own talisman. So would it have? No. Oh, it comes in a set, including the cards, and then also a packet of vellum sheets or tracing paper. Oh. That's interesting. So it is like a deck and a little kit to make your own talisman. Interesting. So you can manifest the cards, the energy of the cards. Ooh, I might have, if I read this beforehand, I might have put it in decks I'm anticipating because this looks interesting. Okay, we talked about that a lot. Let's talk about the folklore tarot. Do I have to download images again? That's so annoying. Is that because I have it zoomed out? Yes. Oh my god. I am so not here with my head. Okay, so we have this one. Justice. Three of Cups. This is pretty. It's not my thing. It looks pretty, but I feel like this doesn't really add anything to my reading practice. I like it when there are cards or there are decks with cards that really tickle my intuition, so to speak. And this is not really one of those. The Queen of Wands is really pretty, though. The Queen of Wands is really pretty. It is inspired by rich mythological traditions. So that might be something that you are interested in. I assume that there's a lot of stories in the guidebook. It has an illustrated guidebook. Vibrant pops of colors. You guys know I love a good pop of color. There are a lot of images here. This will be available in May. It looks cute. I like it. I do like it, but it's not something that I feel like I need in my collection. Okay, now we're on to Amazon. Midnight Magic, the mushroom deck. I feel like I've seen this so many times before. Let's see. Okay. Is it... Okay. I covered my private info. So the Midnight Magic tarot deck of mushrooms. So yeah, these are mushroom cards and they look pretty. But I am not really interested in working with mushroom energy. For every tarot card, you have the name, like the English name, and then the Latin name of the mushroom. Like, this is not made for me. I don't really care about mushrooms. I already have trouble with like plant oracle decks. And this is a mushroom tarot deck, so not really my thing. Not really my thing. Let me know if it's your thing. It publishes in March. Okay. Tarot of Tales. I talked about this in a previous video as well because I forgot that I had it for the anti-haul list. because it is pretty, but the borders really bother me. There's, you can see more images here. Not really my thing. No, not my thing. But I know a lot of other people are interested in this, so definitely let me know in the comments down below why this is a deck that you are excited about. What is it about this deck that you like? I know there's like a story sort of approach. With my current like brain, with my burnout symptoms, I cannot be bothered to learn a new tarot deck with like all stories. That's not something that my brain can comprehend right now. So yeah. Next, the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. This creator, or this deck creator, will be coming out. Oh yeah, she's the creator of the Unfolding Path Tarot. I forgot that. I was like, where do I know this name from? Yeah. So this is like a super small 13 card pocket oracle deck, which is why the price is so low. But even for 13 cards, nah. 13 cards. Nah. No. It's cute, and I remember seeing this a lot on Etsy, and it's now coming out mass market in March. So if you don't mind that it has 13 cards, like you can almost count this on 2 hands. Not enough. Not my thing either. Okay. Oh, you do have a lot of images. Okay, so this is the Zerner Farber Tarot. Because those are the last names of the creators. Okay. What does it say here? Everything you need to know to read tarot like a pro. Okay, it doesn't really have that much. There's nothing for you to memorize since all the 78 cards are interpreted for you in both the upright and reverse positions. Each card includes a quick read if you're in a hurry, keywords, and a secret of each card. And then it also has master spread layout. So this is a deck that will also have a really good guidebook, I assume. It's super colorful, which I usually love, but this is not an art style that I love, which is why I don't really care about it. So this is, they actually have a little bit of a example of what it looks like in the guidebook. So you'll have the Ace of Wands, and then they have keywords, an upright quick read, and a reverse quick read. That is interesting. That I do like. I think if you like this artwork and you are a beginner, then this might be a deck that you are interested in, or that could offer you a lot. It's not really my thing, which is why it's in the anti-haul. The She Sirens Oracle. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we're seeing a lot of these decks that are that have like one, either woman or female presenting figure in the card, and then it has a keyword on it. I don't know. Am I wrong? I feel like I've seen this before, or at least the concept of this before. And I'm just, I'm just a little bit over it. She's the author of the Witch book, which, I have heard some people talk about the book Witch, and that it wasn't really super inclusive for trans women. That's at least what I remember hearing people complain about the book Witch. Something you might want to keep in mind and want to look further into in case you're interested in this deck, because it does work with, what does it say here? Well, siren energy. So, yeah. Okay. Trickster Journey, a tarot deck and guidebook, coming out in April. That's just not a lot, which is probably why I'm anti-hauling it, because is this it? Oh no, okay, we have a little bit more here. Oh, the monkey is cute. Okay. It's tarot reimagined through the lens of Chinese mythology and canonic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. So it's sort of based on story. That's pretty cool. So if this is something that you like aligns with your lineage, with your background, and this might be something that you're interested in. It looks kind of cool, but I think that there's not enough images. It's coming out in April though, so maybe we'll see a little bit more beforehand. I would definitely watch some walkthroughs of people who might get this sent for review before you pick one up yourself. I promise we're almost there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks left, so let's go through these. The Alistair Crowley Tarot. I don't like Alistair Crowley. I don't like anything about him. So I don't want a deck that is named after him. I like that the colors are bold. So that is something that I would like. But this has arts, but there's no arts major arcana card. So I'm assuming this is a Thoth deck. And I don't read Thoth. So that is a very quick anti-haul for me. Is there more? No, there's not more. This is it. This is it. There's information in the guidebook. Here we see the Fool. Okay. Like sometimes you're just like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, the Roast Iconic Oracle deck. Wasn't this it? Yeah, this is it. Sassy, snarky, and occasionally harsh, this Oracle deck will tell it like it is. Well, maybe you want to show some of that then. Divination meets Cards Against Humanity. Okay, so I'll keep my eye on this, definitely. But this is weird. This is the only card or only thing that we're seeing about this deck. It has 30 cards, which I think is not a lot, but it's also like not even 15 euros, coming out in May. So I hope that we're going to be able to see more cards, or any cards actually, with what this would look like. Okay. Clarity Tarot. I think this is another one where isn't this an indie deck? Or wasn't this an indie deck before? I don't remember. But yeah, we don't see anything else here. So let's see. I don't think there was anything more. What's the name? Belceno? Belceno? No, like this. Clarity Tarot. Is it this? Yeah. So it looks like this, I think. But I don't appreciate having to Google it. Just put it in the card images. Just put it in images here so we can see what it looks like. I talked about another black and white deck in my decks I'm anticipating video, and I am more excited about that than I am about this. So yeah, that's the Clarity Tarot coming out in April. Tarot Goblinko, Dark Fantasy Medieval Punk Tarot. This is not made for me, but I wanted to show you in case you love the medieval punk stuff. It reminds me sort of how the Bonfire Tarot is made, with like the bold colors and the weird figures and a lot going on. I love that there's all these sausages in the, what is this? The Ace of Wands or something? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. That's funny. It's funny. It has humor. I like that. The Bull, the Hanged Man. And then we have information about the wand suit, especially the font here. For me, it's very hard to read, but it's on theme. I like that. Okay, so this is fun. Let me know if this is something that you're interested in. It's coming out in April. Tarot Goblinko, like I said, it's not my thing, but I appreciate it for what it is. Oh my god. I am not a fan of how do I say this? I'm not a Christian. I was brought up Christian, and I have a lot of not really fun memories going to church. I have since fallen deeply into the rabbit hole of hearing people's deconstruction stories on like the Mormon Stories podcast, on Cults to Consciousness, on Fundy Fridays, on Jordan and McKay, Emma Thorne. There are a lot of channels. Rachel Oates. They all talk a lot about Christianity, different forms of Christianity, and people's stories about deconstructing. And therefore, I get it. Like, if you are a Christian and you are into divination, into tarot oracle, then I totally get that why this would be your thing, and I understand why it exists. I just personally love thy neighbor. I feel like a lot of Christians um could learn a lot from this. Love thy neighbor. Stand up. Then we have faith over fear. So yeah, if you personally, this is 55 cards and launches or publishes in May. If you are struggling with religious trauma, especially at the hand of Christianity, then don't get this. This is not for you. Don't worry, it's not for me either. The Christ Consciousness Self-Mastery Oracle. Okay, next. This is the last one. Water Alchemy Oracle. 40 cards. And this says high vibration, whatever that means. Full color cards, each featuring a water element from nature embodied devas, undines, mermaids, and other sacred beings. Okay, cool. The borders. No, I don't know. No, I don't like the borders, but I also don't love the images here. It's not. It's like with the body beautifulness again, for both the men and the women. Don't love it. Don't love it. This is the guidebook. If you do like it, the images about this card. Working with droplets. Working with the card, unfurling into the new. Oh, it has some practices that you can do with the energy of the card. I like that. That is something that I can get on board with. Work with Whirlpool, which is, what is the energy with Whirlpool? You can't even see that because it just says Whirlpool. And then you have to read the guidebook for the message. And then if you want to work with the message in your practice, then you can do this bit right there. Ice, cool down, reflection, look in the mirror. Okay, so it could definitely add something to your practice in case you are interested in working more with water alchemy, I guess, or with water energy in your practice, and this could be cool. Comes out in April. I thought I would hate this more than I do, but seeing that it has some rituals, exercises, that sort of stuff in the guidebook makes me hate it less. So those were all of the decks that I'm anti-hauling for the upcoming 2.5-ish months. I plan on publishing or like creating these videos every other month, and then I'll do both the anti-haul and the decks I'm anticipating both in the same week, or like back to back. That is what I'm planning. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you want to see it in a different format. Anything that I can improve. If you feel like there needs to be improvement, let me know, especially if you've gone this far into the video, then I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinion. Click the video on the screen right now to see the decks that I'm anticipating that are coming up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more deck chats, all that fun stuff. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.